Have you ever noticed how one rude comment can ruin your whole day? A friend says something hurtful, your boss snaps at you, someone leaves your message unread, and suddenly, your mood shifts completely. But here's the truth no one likes to hear. No one can make you angry unless you give them permission to. This is a story about a man who learned that lesson the hard way. And maybe, in some way, it's your story too. Once, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a man named Rahim. He was known for one thing, his temper. If his wife Amina forgot the salt in dinner, he'd explode. If the neighbor's cow wandered into his field, he'd shout so loud the hills would echo. Even when children laughed outside, he'd yell, "Can't you keep quiet for once?" Rahim believed the world was full of idiots trying to test him. He never thought he might be the problem. Amina would often say gently, "Rahim, why do you let little things bother you so much?" And he'd frown and snap back, "Because people should learn to behave. If they don't respect me, why should I stay calm?" He didn't realize he was handing everyone else the keys to his peace. One summer morning, a monk came to the village. He wore simple white clothes and carried nothing but a small bowl and a calm smile. His face looked as peaceful as still water. He sat under the banyan tree near the village well. People said, "He barely speaks, but his words stay with you for a lifetime." Amina heard about him and said, "Rahim, go meet that monk. Maybe he can help you." Rahim laughed. "Help me? What does a monk know about dealing with fools?" But the next day, Rahim lost his temper again. A neighbor's boy accidentally broke one of his farming tools, and Rahim shouted until the boy ran home crying. That night, Rahim couldn't sleep. His chest felt heavy, his mind restless. "Why do I always feel worse after yelling?" he whispered. Before sunrise, he walked to the banyan tree. The monk was there, sitting silently, listening to birds. Rahim hesitated, then said, "Master, I'm tired. People make me angry, and I can't control it." The monk opened his eyes and smiled softly. "Sit down, my friend. Tell me, when you get angry, how long does it stay?" Rahim thought for a moment. "Sometimes an hour, sometimes all day. And when the anger fades, how do you feel?" "Empty," Rahim said quietly. "Sad, tired." The monk nodded. "Exactly, because anger burns the one who carries it, not the one it's thrown at." He picked up a cup of water and said, "Look, this water is calm now. You can see your reflection, but if I shake it..." He shook the cup, and the water rippled. "Now you can't see clearly, can you? That's what happens when your mind is disturbed by anger." Rahim frowned. "So, should I just stay silent when someone insults me?" The monk smiled. "Not silent still. Learn to respond, not react. When someone throws dirt at you, you can either catch it or step aside. The choice is always yours." The next morning, the monk asked Rahim to bring a pot of water and a handful of sand. When Rahim returned, the monk said, "Boil the water." As the pot bubbled, the monk asked, "Can you touch it now?" Rahim laughed. "Of course not, it's too hot." "That's anger," said the monk. "When your emotions boil, you can't touch peace." Then the monk dropped a spoonful of sand into the pot. "See how it clouds the water? That's what happens when you react without thinking. Your mind becomes muddy." He poured the hot water into a bowl and waited. Slowly, the sand settled at the bottom and the water cleared. "When you stop reacting," the monk said softly, "your mind settles. Then you can see life clearly again." Rahim stared at the bowl for a long time. For the first time, he understood all these years. He'd been boiling his own peace away. Over the next few days, Rahim practiced staying calm. When someone annoyed him, he'd take a deep breath and remember, don't catch the dirt. At first, it was hard. His old habits fought back. One afternoon at the market, a merchant tried to cheat him on the price of grain. Rahim felt his blood rise, his fists clench, but then he stopped. He smiled slightly and said, "Keep your grain, I'll buy from someone honest." And he walked away. The merchant was shocked. For the first time, Rahim didn't argue. Strangely, he felt lighter, calmer. That night, he slept like a child. But change always meets resistance. One morning, as Rahim walked through the village, a group of young men mocked him. "Look, the angry man turned into a saint." They laughed. Rahim felt that familiar heat rise in his chest. His mind screamed, "Show them who you are." But then he heard the monk's voice in his memory. "When you react, you give away your power." Rahim stopped, took a slow breath, and said calmly, "You're right. I used to get angry, but I'm learning something better." The group fell silent, confused. One of them asked, "How can you stay calm when we insult you?" Rahim smiled. "When someone offers you poison, you don't have to drink it." He walked away, light as the morning breeze. Weeks passed. Rahim's wife noticed the change first. He no longer shouted at children playing outside. When small things went wrong, he laughed them off. Amina said one night, "I've never seen you this peaceful." Rahim smiled. Maybe the monk was right. Peace isn't found in silence outside, it's found in silence inside. The next day, he returned to the banyan tree and bowed deeply. "Master," he said, "I finally understand. People didn't make me angry. I did. Now I choose peace over pain." The monk smiled. "You've learned well, Rahim. Life will keep testing you, but each time you stay calm, you grow stronger." "Will the tests ever stop?" Rahim asked. The monk laughed softly. "When the storm sees you no longer run from it, it stops chasing you." Years passed. Rahim became the calmest man in the village. When others fought or felt overwhelmed, they came to him for advice. He'd always say, "You can't control the wind, but you can learn how to sail." One day, a young boy asked, "Uncle Rahim, don't people still make you angry?" Rahim smiled. "Sometimes they try, but anger only lives where you invite it. I've stopped opening the door." He looked at the mountains and said quietly, "When I stopped reacting, I finally started living." We can't stop people from being rude, unfair, or disrespectful. We can't stop life from throwing challenges at us, but we can stop giving those things power over us. Every time you stay calm instead of exploding, you win. Every moment of patience is a victory for your peace, because the one who controls his reaction controls his life. So next time someone tries to pull you into their chaos, take a breath and whisper to yourself, "I won't catch the dirt." You can't control the world, but you can control your reaction to it, and that's real strength. If this story touched you or helped you see life differently, give it a like. Share it with someone who struggles with anger. Maybe it will bring them peace, too. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this, stories that calm your mind, strengthen your heart, and help you live with clarity and purpose.